part done. Grab the MotoZ, which is quite an interesting tire to put on. Let some of the air out of it. Get that tube in there as best you can. It's going to move around a little bit once we put the other side on. Once again, I'm using the mousse silicone spray on the bead. Help it slide on easier. Help it center it once we air it up. You better put some gloves on because it's going to start getting dangerous. Okay, we'll get the arrow. Arrow's going this way. This will be the brake side. Once again, I always like to put the sprocket side down first. I'm taking get the nut on the valve stem, keep it from falling in. Push the valve stem in so you don't have to get it stuck between the tire and the rim. And then we just push it down as best we can. And finish putting it on with the motion pro curved in because it goes over the tire real nice. Let's try the right one. There we go. One side's on. Taking stuff in the inner tube so you don't pinch it. Now comes the interesting part. The only way I've been able to find it, put these things on without a tire machine, is to basically put two tire irons in 90 degrees from each other to hold the tire down from flying off. Because if you just start in one spot, the tire will just start coming off on the other side of the tire. So I found it. You take and put it in there like this. And just work around to get this first bead popped on there on the halfway part. That's the hardest part to get going on. Once you get this part done, you're pretty safe. The tire's not going to pop back off the rim. On the opposite side, that's the problem. If you don't get this done on this way here, like this here, the opposite side of the tire starts popping back off of the rim. And we just work it around till it starts getting tight, which we're just about there. And what we want to do is get this bead back in the drop center. There we go. See how it popped down in right there? That'll make the next tire iron a lot easier to pull the tire over. And once you get it in there, it'll start coming both ways. pretty easy this time. And there we go. That's the easiest way I found to put a MotoZ tire on. You run that double layer tube on there, keep it from chafing on the inside, especially if you run lower tire pressure on them, which I recommend probably at least 20 to 25 pounds minimum, so we can keep the flexing down on the side and keep the liner material from digging into the tube.